the media doesn't care.
That's true. It's not a lot of likes on rebounding videos either. So what you gonna do about it?
Make a splash. Get on the top 10. Let me make this simple. I'm about to go 20-20, just like my vision.
So 20 points and 20 boards.
Exactly. 20-20 tonight. Take it to the bank and cash it.
That's a lot of boards, MP. Why are you so confident you can get them?
Well, Coach got me, grinding, watching tape, doing squats, rebounding missed shots in practice. I'm talking drill after drill, and I've been putting it to work. So, I'm not worried. I'm gonna make it happen.
You heard it here first. MP going for 20 and 20 tonight. That popcorn ready.
MP out.
Really guaranteed 20 rebounds. Why? You should have given me options. No way it's guaranteed rebounds. 20 points I can get for sure, but 20 rebounds are wild.
In the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Utah Jazz. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on.
I liked how they did like the jersey swap games beginning, like getting the trade jerseys and stuff. They did do that the last game.
Press conferences, interviews, promises, but taking it to the next level. But I'll tell you what, MP has certainly delivered on his goal of attacking the glass. Even when teams know that's his MO and go to battle down low, they have not been able to stop this man from dominating the backboard.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, he got Daly. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's George, and it's Jay in at the 5. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Driving the lane, shoots from 12. Doesn't get it to drop for him. George with the defensive effort. Here's Jay. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges for 3. Rebound, Utah. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken...
Of course, now that there's a goal for rebounds at 20, my teammates are stealing them basically out of their hands. They never grab rebounds, but now, since that's a goal, they're trying to make sure I don't get it. Basically, they try to nerf everything. Yeah, I bet you Lauri Markkanen has the best rebounding game of the year now, because I have a goal to try to get 20 rebounds. But they never rebound before. Never.
From deep, the three-pointer good from Jay.
Timeout.
Jay's got 18 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Jay.
And you have to mention just how lights out he has been from beyond the arc. He's been throwing peas into an ocean and just making it look easy. I don't know if he can keep up this three-point pace much longer, but after the way he shot it,
I can't really play on Pat either. This is a good shooter. He's probably the best shooting center in the NBA.
From Karl Anthony Towns.
So I got to stay on him, and I crash hard. And even when I should grab the rebound, the AI is going to grab it. 20 rebounds, in fact. This is huge ask.
His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Here's Jay. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Knicks trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On deep, Brunson. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. From the arc. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his fourth rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and the Jazz another three.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Brunson with another miss.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They need this. And that one released in time, but no good. And here in the second quarter of action with a little under 2.5 minutes played so far. They've got Towns, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Good on the three-point
I wouldn't usually be leaving Cat out open out there because he's, like I said, he's the best shooting center in the NBA.
The level of domination at both
trying to get the rebound for
and you're
shooting
seeing
14 over.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest. Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Takes the three. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
For the Utah Jazz that won their last contest, that came against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in. between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikel always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's Towns. After the three-pointer from Jay, 6 to shoot. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Over Collier. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Towns.
AI plays no defense. Just stand there and watch him shoot it. Should have been another easy rebound right there.
Pass to Jay.
That's
And Utah again with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns, great positioning on the putback.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And the basket by Jay.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it...
I think for the Jazz, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Knicks. Thank you for being with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one out. Standing game from Jay.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes. Early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. George out there with Bailey. Then there's Jay. And And another one.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Jay, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Off target from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's Towns. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brunson kicks to Towns. Shot clock at 3. That shot wide open. Towns has got.
I'm going to let him shoot that because I'm trying to get those rebounds.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
After Filipowski, here's Jay. And the Jazz with another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brunson against George. That one good for 2. Brunson's got 17 now.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
George passes to Jay. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the Jazz.
I'm so sick of it making you step back
really
or
in a good
forward,
position
like,
here, thanks in part
just to
the
catch
way
a pass.
he's
Like
been
I'm
able to
standing
score
right here. Players don't move every time they get the ball, like unless people are throwing really bad passes.
Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. Jay with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jacks up a 3. And
you only get 50 extra BC if you get 20 rebounds and 20.
That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
George against Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open 3.
Stolen by Anunoby. And it's Bridges at the elbow. At the elbow, Brunson. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They're making every shot. That's crazy. Just because I'm trying to get rebounds, so I'm not going to do that.
Pass to Jay. There's the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Fires the 3. And it's Towns missing. The Jazz have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And the basket by Jay.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And it goes down 2 points. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Brunson. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Jay, the pass to Filipowski. To the wing on the left. The 3 from George. And Utah, another 3.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball. On the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus.
And so it's Utah. enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these two. We're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here's Brunson, and that one is good. Brunson's got 19 points.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And the basket by Jay.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Good, he hits again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
To the inside, here's McBride. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
For Utah, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Knocks down the three ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he drives in. Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. Jay and the Jazz with another three.
The incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
It's deflected. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. For three, and another three for Utah.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Brunson. Out to Clarkson.
Who's watching here?
GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award, and the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
The three ball. Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Pass to Collier. Here's Jay. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking.
Yeah, guaranteeing 20 rebounds is ridiculous. There's no guarantee that. You can guarantee points, maybe assists, but you can't guarantee blocks, steals, or rebounds because you don't know where the ball's going to bounce or if they're going to cheat you. Because I got cheated out of about 5 rebounds. 3 by my teammates, and 2 by the AI. The ball just literally goes through your hands. I don't like how it doesn't show the jersey swap either.
MP's new basketball anime debuted at #3 on Nielsen's top 10 overall streaming chart this week. It was #1 for all animated programming during the same stretch, a huge success by any measure.
Yeah. My anime is a huge success. I guess Cat won't feel as bad now. I just dropped 100 on him. About 18 minutes before I gotta go look at my daughter from school. It's early release today. Oh yeah, I get to see. Dang, that's it? I only put 1? That's wild. At least I got him this even now, though. Only got 5 more that really matter. I can care less about post control or offensive rebound. I don't really do either of those. Wish I could just put all the stats in either this stuff or defense. I probably shouldn't improve my ball. Increase 8 if I use my cap breaker. I just have 2 more key games. That's helpful. Got 1 more game to cut play. Those are elimination games. Start with the elimination cup games. And assist games. This is the one that's really annoying, it's the Puma one, because it's not counting these. Kind of like a glitch. I gotta go in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna start another game, but I'm gonna be able to quit or save it. I'll be back on stream in 2 minutes. I just want to start. Yeah, I got 14 minutes before I gotta go. So.
Yo, Pete, let's go.
Make sure I'm ready. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can. Yeah, no eligible drills.
Ooh, that felt good.
Start the game up, I guess.
Let's get after it, MP.
I haven't used the sleep jersey yet. This one.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. And you look at Bailey, getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
And we are all looking forward to this upcoming Rookie of the Year race. Already some tremendous candidates.
And what's interesting, some of these guys are already getting a ton of minutes, earning their coach's trust.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge.
I got to the tip
Probably
late.
a good idea in such a close contest.
Should have won the tip. If they call, if they don't say this.
The previous play is under review.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know.
The ruling on the floor stands.
I'm done.